touched one shell and coughed seawater from a wreck that had happened 200 years before his birth. The first archive bell would open 60 more wrecks inside him before his next breath. The Foundry used a living child as an index because fear made every disaster easy to retrieve.
Sarah wrapped the shell and pulled Eli away from the reflection pool. For a moment, his breathing cleared, and the oldest ship vanished from his eyes. The wrapped memory entered Sarah's family token and made her feel she had lost passengers she never knew. Comfort transferred the archive into a parent's grief.
The first fix had changed who paid instead of removing the price. Eli still remembered the dry blanket placed over him that morning. That physical detail made the hidden choice visible. The task changed from removing memories to protecting the one present event that belonged to him.
The objective could change without turning the victim into evidence or property. The shipwreck shell stayed between the witnesses, keeping every claim attached to a visible action and consequence. No rank, archive, prayer, or good intention could decide for the person carrying the transferred cost.
Sarah returned the family token and asked Eli to keep describing the blanket's rough edge. His own sensory memory held while the borrowed wreck waited outside his body. The immediate human danger ended while loss and uncertainty remained honest. Black jars began opening in response to the child's stable memory.
Each black jar projected a route only when Eli relived the moment its ship broke apart. The second archive bell would force him through the fleet in chronological order. The system treated pain as reliable navigation because frightened memories resisted forgetting. Tomas replaced one jar with a calm ferryman's route token.
For a moment, a safe channel appeared without making Eli relive the wreck. The channel omitted survivors who had left the official route to rescue others. Removing fear erased choices that had not followed the map. The first fix had changed who paid instead of removing the price.
One wreck memory brightened around a sailor changing course, rather than around the collision. That physical detail made the hidden choice visible. They stopped extracting routes and began preserving the decisions hidden inside them. The objective could change without turning the victim into evidence or property. The black wreck jar stayed between the witnesses, keeping every claim attached to a visible action and consequence. No rank, archive, prayer, or good intention could decide for the person carrying the transferred cost. Because the price remained visible, waiting and changing one's mind became meaningful actions rather than delay. Eli pointed to the changed course without entering the sailor's final fear. The map kept the rescue turn and released the impact memory. The immediate human danger ended while loss and uncertainty remained honest. Dozens of survivor choices appeared outside the Foundry's official channels.
At midpoint, Eli remembered ships breaking on reefs that were built only after the dates in the jars. The third archive bell would use those invented disasters to justify closing every free channel. The Foundry manufactured wreck memories, so fear could make future control feel protective.
Aureus sorted the jars by physical reef age instead of registry date. For a moment, the impossible wrecks separated from historical losses. Survivors' genuine memories followed the false jars because both shared the same official names. Fact-checking threatened to discard real pain attached to forged records.
The first fix had changed who paid instead of removing the price. Eli recognized one invented ship by a toy model he had seen inside the chamber. That physical detail made the hidden choice visible. The objective changed from deciding which memories were true to exposing who had authored each scene.
The objective could change without turning the victim into evidence or property. The impossible reef chart stayed between the witnesses, keeping every claim attached to a visible action and consequence. No rank, archive, prayer, or good intention could decide for the person carrying the transferred cost.
Witnesses marked whether a memory came from experience, retelling, or Foundry rehearsal. Real and false wrecks separated without ranking whose fear deserved care. The immediate human danger ended, while loss and uncertainty remained honest. The author marks led to a school desk, bolted behind the archive wall.
The hidden desk replayed wreck lessons through Eli's sleeping hands, until every answer felt like memory. The fourth archive bell would seal the curriculum as his childhood. The Foundry created a perfect witness by replacing ordinary development with rehearsed catastrophe.
Alien broke the lesson stylus and asked Eli what he had learned outside the desk. For a moment, he remembered Sarah's blanket, Tomas's squeaking boot, and one sweet biscuit. The desk copied those details into a comforting lesson about obedient survivors. Even ordinary memories became teaching material once spoken to the machine.
The first fix had changed who paid instead of removing the price. Eli kept one biscuit detail silent and smiled when the desk guessed wrong. That physical detail made the hidden choice visible. The task shifted from restoring a complete childhood to preserving private spaces the archive could not test.
The objective could change without turning the victim into evidence or property. The broken lesson stylus stayed between the witnesses, keeping every claim attached to a visible action and consequence. No rank, archive, prayer, or good intention could decide for the person carrying the transferred cost.
The adults stopped questioning him and let the unsaid memory remain enough. The lesson loops failed because no correct answer could certify his identity. The immediate human danger ended while loss and uncertainty remained honest. Eli chose one wreck memory he wanted to return personally.
At the final bell, thousands of wrecks circled Eli, while his own morning memory remained almost invisible. The chamber would collapse the memories into him, unless each found a witness, archive, or chosen silence. Release required many destinations and allowed some wrecks to remain unclaimed.
Eli opened the shell he had chosen and offered its survivor the memory of changing course. For a moment, a distant adult witness recognized the rescue turn and accepted the shell. Other witnesses rushed to claim famous wrecks and left unnamed disasters circling the child.
Public importance threatened to decide which pain could leave. The first fix had changed who paid instead of removing the price. Tomas opened empty ferry benches from memories with no surviving claimant. That physical detail made the hidden choice visible. The last task became giving unrecognized wrecks rest without inventing owners. The objective could change without turning the victim into evidence or property. The small mourning shell stayed between the witnesses, keeping every claim attached to a visible action and consequence. No rank, archive, prayer, or good intention could decide for the person carrying the transferred cost.
The shell settled among witnesses, neutral archives, quiet water, and empty seats. Eli kept only the morning blanket, boot squeak, and private biscuit memory. The immediate human danger ended while loss and uncertainty remained honest. The last shell rang like a harbor bell and pulled its answering witness downward.